for over 2.5 months, I have been preaching to a video camera. Now, I'm thankful for the technology, but I am tired of not having the people with me. I'm tired of not seeing the congregation, and many of you have expressed the same thing, that you are just waiting to have us all gather together, and I have what we hope will be good news. The governor has announced that on Friday, this coming Friday, he is going to open up churches so they can begin to meet. Now, we have no idea what that means. We don't know what that looks like. But currently, he's allowing 25 people to gather outside. We're hoping he's going to double that number and make it 50. If he does that, then we feel like in 2 services, we can get the entire congregation of people who will likely be willing to come out in the midst of the coronavirus. And so we are planning next Sunday to see you live in person. We're going to be on a beautiful grassy area in Timothy Christian, just one building over from where we normally meet. But I do know for some of you, you're just going to say, whoa, this is too soon for me. And I want to say that's okay if that's how you feel. Some of you are older. Some of you have compromised immune systems. You should stay home and protect yourself. So please, no judgment from our end. We are going to live stream the entire service from the announcements, which I'm sure you're dying to hear, all the way through worship and the sermon and then the closing song. And so that'll be posted on Facebook Live. You'll be able to watch it with us, and you don't have to have Facebook to be able to be part of that. We'll send out a link and you can join us. Now, I do want to mention that the 2 services are going to be 9:30 and 11. We had to try to figure out what would be the best time. We felt like this would not be too early for most people, but also not too late for the second service. Now, I want to assure you we're doing everything we can to keep you safe. We have things in place, plans, like disinfecting the bathrooms before coming, although I would suggest use the bathroom before you leave your home, and then there's no issue. We're also going to be setting up a huge seating area outdoor. You will not be close to anyone. It's going to be further distancing than even 6 feet. The rows will be far apart. We're going to really try to make sure that people feel safe and secure. Now, in addition to that, we are going to be asking people to sing softly. Studies have shown that loud singing projects more, and so we're going to be asking people to sing very softly, and that way others will not have to worry as much. Now, one of the things we're going to ask people to do is we're going to have a mask-wearing section and a non-mask-wearing section. You know, back in the old days, we used to have smoking and non-smoking sections of restaurants. Well, we're kind of doing that idea. Some of you will be seated on one side, and you're going to say, I don't really feel like I need to wear a mask. I'm a long way from everyone else. Others of you are going to feel like I want to wear a mask always, and so, again, we'll separate you, and we are going to make this really just as safe as we possibly can. We have plans in place to how to protect you. Now, we are asking you to bring your own chair. This is one more way to ensure that you are not going to possibly touch something and get the coronavirus. And so if you have a folding chair, a lawn chair, a camping chair, if you could bring that, that would be great. If not, no problem. We will have our chairs out for those who need them. Now, some of you may wonder, what about Sunday school? What we're going to do is we're going to continue to have Sunday school through Facebook Live or Zoom. I'm not sure yet which we'll use. But then we're also going to meet in person. Now, we're asking Sunday school classes to meet at 11 o'clock, and by the way, this is adults only. We don't feel it's safe yet for children to be together. But they'll be meeting under a tree. They'll be meeting in a nice, quiet area. And for the adults, this is going to be a chance for you to worship and spend time together, studying God's Word and just reconnecting, while also allowing people to watch and be part online. We are going to need your help. Normally, we need 4 ushers and greeters on a Sunday morning. We're having 2 services. That is going to double the number that we're going to need. We also need help taking things down the first Sunday, as we're going to be moving everything from this area that's not that close to the chapel all the way back in. We're going to need help sanitizing the bathrooms, and that's going to be something that's going to be ongoing. We're going to need a couple of people every week who will agree to come early and sanitize and disinfect, spraying and cleaning. And also we're going to need people to do that between services as we continue. So, if you're willing to be part of our Kingdom Cleaners or Godly Greeter crews, by the way, I made that up, it is patented, or whatever they call that when it's something you say, copyrighted, that is something we need help with. So if you're interested, talk to me, call me, email me, text me, or call, email, or text Tom Dish. I want to tell you, dress casually and dress to stay cool. Now, telling our church family to dress casual is always kind of something I find amusing, but some of you feel badly about wearing shorts and sandals to church. We're going to be outside. There's no air conditioning, so please feel free to dress modestly, but dress in a way that you will be nice and cool. Also, I would suggest you wear a hat, especially if you're like me. And sunscreen is a great idea. And I know what some of you are thinking, gee, thanks, Dad, for the reminder again. Well, I would encourage you to check your email. Check Facebook if you're on Facebook. Check our website before coming, because we're not sure what the governor is going to say. It's possible on June 12th that he's not going to open up for any more outdoors. So if that's the case, we're just going to do it online. Also, if they're calling for rain and it's expected, we will just stick to being online, except we'll do it through Facebook Live. And so you'll be live with us at least. And also, if it does rain, we're going to have to change up some things. So please, just again, check and keep an eye out, and we will let you know what's happening. I would encourage you to give us grace. We've had a restart team that's been working every single Tuesday for a couple of hours for weeks and weeks. The board has spent hours talking about this. The restart team met outside of Timothy and then inside in the chapel to try to figure out how can we make all of this work. Some of you are going to think we're not being cautious enough. You're going to believe we should wait longer, while others are saying, why aren't we meeting now? Please understand there's no right or wrong. We're doing our best to balance safety with also allowing God's people to really come together and worship Him. I hope and I pray that I'll be able to see you in person next Sunday. Please be praying for our restart team as we continue to work out all these details. I'd ask you to pray for our governor as he makes the decision about what churches can do. And then finally, I would say, please pray for good weather. God bless you, and I can't wait to be with you in person.